got one story to tell. This is like the most quote unquote kind of PC story I could tell, even though it's not really PC.
Yeah.
All right, so my very first, fuck, I'm lying. Like my third time in Colombia.
Third time,
bro. I've been going to Colombia for 15 years.
Right.
But like,
did you see any deer?
I didn't see any deer though. I wish I.
Bro, you got a video of the deer?
I definitely do.
Put it up there, right?
Colombian
Whatever.
deer?
Point up. And when we watch the final, I better see a video of the deer game.
So the video of the Colombian deer was right there.
Yeah, Colombian deer.
Yeah.
No, so pretty much it's my like third time in Colombia. I had built up a little bit of a name in terms of doing like little hood videos here in Bed-Stuy. And so these guys from, where were they from? They were from Chile. They had a reggaeton artist and they wanted to film a music video for him. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I could film that. Yeah. I could do this. I've never done a reggaeton video, but I'm hyping myself up trying to get this client. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, no, my boy over here from Colombia tells me that you're dope. Cool. It's the most expensive video I had done up to this point. $20,000 video.
Oh, damn.
So I'm like, okay, this is next level. We go down. They fly me down to Colombia with them. Also because I speak Spanish and I'm in Colombia. So it's like, I speak Spanish and I know people in the community. So it's easy for me to be a fixer and get people. So I'm down there in Colombia and I meet this dude and he's just telling me about how he worked in tech. Really smart, brilliant dude. Unfortunately, he's dead now. Rest in peace. I'm not going to say your name, but rest in peace.
Yeah.
Essentially, he hires me. We go down to Colombia, and he's like, all right, cool. We need this music video to go off and make the video. And I'm like, wait a second. Make the video. Like, there's no setup, no prep, nothing. It's just reggaeton artists and just a bunch of people, and he's like, make the video. I was like, I thought that you had a team. Like, you speak Spanish. He's like, yeah, no, but it's my first time here. And like, I literally thought that they hired me on a Friday. Yeah. We were in Colombia on a Tuesday.
Damn.
You know what I mean? That's how quick this had happened. And I was free to go because obviously they were paying me good money.
Yeah.
And I was very comfortable there because in Colombia, in terms of like the Black Afro-Colombian community, like no.
Which part? You said Cartagena? Which one?
Well, I'm okay. I know a lot of people in Cartagena. I know a lot of people in Palenque as well, and that's like the oldest Black community in Colombia. But you know, toda la gente de allá, estoy allá. You know, Palenque is my place, man.
Nice.
It's like I love those people. A lot of art. But okay, so pretty much he pays me. I'm down there. We go to a strip club to pick up the girls for the video shoot, and it was just like Jim Kelly out of like Enter the Dragon. Because dude is just there, he's like, all right, cool. He's like, yeah, get all the girls. So I was like, I'll take that one, and that one over there, that one over there. No, for the video.
Yeah, nah, we got you. We following. I don't know if the audience is following, but we following.
Because I'm like, I'm gonna take that one and that one. They're kind of short.
Anthony over there grinning. He's like, yeah, that's what I do every day.
It was a surreal experience for me because I got all these Colombian strippers coming up, and every single time I point to them, they're like happy as hell. I'm like, you, because like they're getting paid, so it's like and you come to the video, and all the girls who didn't get picked were looking so sad, and I was like, oh man.
You gotta get bigger implants.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yo, stop, bro. Oh my God.
Ladies.
You guys are crazy. Okay.
But so we pick out these girls, and then I'm like, all right, cool. We have the girls for the video. We can start filming tomorrow. And he's like, no, man. We can't film tomorrow. I'm like, what do you mean we can't film tomorrow? He's like, no, man. I need one girl who's gonna be in this video who's like the prettiest girl out of all of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you always need one.
I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? He's like, no, man. There's this girl who I have to put in this video. I'm like, you have to look. We can pick any of these women to be. All they're doing is dancing and twerking in the goddamn reggaeton video. And he's like, no, there needs to be this one girl. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, let's just go pick her up and film in the morning. And he's like, all right, bet. In the morning, we get together. We're gonna go pick up this girl. She doesn't live. First off, she doesn't live in Cartagena. Yeah. Okay. She lives in another city close to Cartagena.
Dang.
All right. So it's whatever. I didn't know this at the time. I'm like in the car with him. And then we drive for like 20 minutes. Then we drive for another 20 minutes. And I'm like, yo, where the fuck are we going? Like, he's like, no. I was like, dude, we had so many girls who were down for the video. He's like, no, man, we need this girl for the video. I'm like,
dang.
Okay. We're going to the hills, turning, winding up into this place. Okay. And we end up in this community. And then all of a sudden, I'm just like, yo, like the road disappears for a while. We start going up like unpaved dirt road.
Oh, nah.
Unpaved dirt road. And I'm just like, what is going on here?
Yo,
You thinking they should have kept their money at this point, right?
Nah, he's trying to get his money back from your organs.
I'm like, are they gonna kidnap me? Like, there's no profit in kidnapping a black dude in Colombia.
Yeah.
I'm good in that state. Like, I'm hanging out with a bunch of Chileans. They're taking me up into the hills. I'm like, what's going on? So we get into the hills, and then we get into this little hut on the side of the road. We get to the side of the road, get out of the car. I get out, and mind you, in the car, it's me, him, and the reggaeton artist. There's nobody else, okay?
Oh, this is crazy.
I speak Spanish, so I'm good. But at the same time, I'm understanding that this situation is like, we're in the heart of Colombia with this. So it's all three of us in this hill spot. So I'm like, okay. He goes to the door. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. And then this gorgeous girl walks outside. And he's like, Maria, I brought my videographer all the way from New York. He's come to make you a star. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is this, bro? I'm like, oh my God, this guy is over here tricking out seriously. Like,
she's really bad. Like,
no, she's bad, but come on, man. Like, you made me drive over.
That's crazy.
I'm driving into the hills of Colombia.
Oh, he in love. He was trying to front.
He's seriously in love.
Dang.
Like, he's just talking to her, and he's like, yeah, listen, I'm going to go talk with her for a little bit. Could you guys just wait? We just want to go talk. I'm like, okay, whatever. Me and the reggaeton artist who are going to shoot the video, we're standing there outside of this little hut in the hills. He gets in the car with her. He's like, yeah, man, I'll be right back. It's cool.
Oh
and he just like takes off down the dirt road.
Oh, man.
And now I'm in the middle, and I'm just sitting there like, yo, they're paying me great money.
Yeah.
And now I'm in the middle of nowhere, Colombia. But I'm cool because it's not my first time. I've been here. This is not my craziest experiences abroad. I'm just standing there with this reggaeton artist, and he's like, see. And then we're just standing there on the side of the road, and I'm like, okay, the house is here. Her grandmother's back in the house, but there's literally nobody on this side. I'm talking about like rural village. Next thing, we're standing there, and then shit just got real to a whole nother level. Dude on a motorcycle pulls up. Mohawk.
Oh, nah.
Okay? He's big like me. Like, and if you know Colombian people, they don't necessarily like big, tall, like Americans. He's big like me. And then he gets up he gets to where we are, and then he looks over at me. Then he looks over at the reggaeton dude. I'm not gonna say his name. And then he looks over at me again. Then he gets off his bike. And like, we're standing right in the front of the house, but he just gives us a look, and he walks into the house, and he asks the grandmother, he's like, yo, where's Maria? And we're just like, oh, shit.
Damn.
And then I hear them talking, and I'm listening to what they're saying. And then like, out of something, like I heard the grandmother say a word which just like had me like, holy shit. She said sicario. Now, if anyone knows what a sicario is, a sicario is a dude, maybe I shouldn't say this, but a sicario is a dude who's pretty much a hitman on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
For the Colombian people or whatever. They go around and they pop people. I'm be real with this.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing this shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And he sees us out here. He doesn't say a word to us. He came from Maria, this chick. And I'm just sitting here like, yo, man, I don't know who Maria is, but I'm not going to say a goddamn word. So me and this guy are pretending to have a conversation just so we don't have to talk to this dude. I'm not a bitch. It's not a situation.
No. You can be a bitch in this moment. If I'm on a mountain in Colombia with a hitman, I'm a bitch. So I don't want no problem. You're not home.
He doesn't see her there. He gets out of the house after talking to the grandmother, gives us one more look. There's no joy in this man's face. He did not look like a very good person.
Oh, man, this is not good.
He gets back on the motorcycle, speeds off down the road. I'm just standing here like...
y'all don't even got a car.
We don't have a car.
He took the car.
Dang.
All these little kids come out. They start kicking the soccer ball around. We're sitting there for another 15 minutes. Finally, my guy, I'm not going to say his name because you probably see this, comes over. Not my guy anymore, but the dude comes over.
Yeah, please don't say no names. I don't want to incriminate nobody.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Gabe want to go back and look at the deers, so I don't want Gabe to be shot down in Colombia. So like, please don't say no names, please.
No, but this is real. This is real. If anybody knows who I'm talking about, this is not. I'm not making any of this up. So what happens is, he comes back with Maria, and then they're all lovey-dovey. I'm like, oh, that's cool. You've been out here caking it for like 25, 30 minutes, and like, I'm getting paid regardless. But I'm just sitting here like, yo, you're putting my life in jeopardy on the side of the road. I just want to make art. I'm hanging out here with this Chilean reggaeton star and this and waiting outside of this house, meeting sicarios. I'm like, yo, man, do you understand what happened? This is a Spanish conversation. Like, yo, do you understand what happened? Like, there's a guy who came over here and he was looking for Maria. He didn't even hear the first part. He was like, Maria, you're seeing other guys?
Oh my God.
I'm just like, my God. So they start arguing back and forth. And then her grandmother comes out and says, like, listen, for your safety, I think you guys better go. Mm-hmm. We all hop in the car. He starts speeding. Now we're just getting out of this area of Colombia, which we're in. We start heading
Is
back.
this guy from Colombia?
He's Chilean.
Yeah.
He's from Chile. I'm not going to say his name, but he's from Chile. But he knows, obviously he's been down there for things. Yeah. He knows the area. Dang. So we start speeding back to Cartagena. Mm-hmm. As we're speeding back to Cartagena, like, listen, it's about an hour and a half trip over there.
Yeah.
We pull over, and then he's like, yo, man, you could drive. It's cool. I'm not even thinking anything of it. He's like, no, man, go ahead and drive, man. I'm tired. I'm driving. I'm like, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, I've driven in other countries before. But then, like, something hit me. I'm driving in the car, and we just ran away from where Sicario was. Yeah. So if he had beef with anyone, he might just come out next to the car and just start spraying the driver.
And you're the driver.
And now but I wasn't even thinking at the time. I was just like, man, I want to get out of this situation. Move. This is the craziest. This is one of my crazy stories. I got others.
Yeah.
But, so as I'm driving in the car, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe what just happened. And then I see a glint up ahead. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And then it's police pulling out a roadblock. Like they're pulling the chain to put across the street to block off the path, right? And I'm like, I'm not worried about anything. I'm just like, yo, man, the police are up ahead. I look back in the back seat. My man has a plate, and he's doing a line with the reggaeton artist in the back seat.
Oh my God!
And I'm just like, what the fuck? I look in the back seat. I look in the back seat, and he's like, and I ask, like, yo, man, and I'm like, yo, man, what should I do? The cop, the brother, he's like. And they look up, his nose is completely white. Like, drive, man, drive. So literally, I wind down all the windows. I like pull up, like the cops are here with the thing in there. I drive into the grass. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this path is. Please, I'm screaming so they know I am not from there.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening. I'm so sorry. I can't stop because I don't know if you're really police or what happens. I drive around the police block. We're riding around in a BMW, by the way.
Yeah.
I gun it down the road. I'm like, oh my God. They opened the fire. They started shooting. We get over to the.
They started shooting?
No, I said they
They could have. Yo, I'm so sorry. Stop the story. What is this podcast turned into?
You're the professional criminal.
Professional criminal.
Yo,
welcome.
This was like.
Welcome to the professional criminal.
Yo, that's a movie itself, bro.
This was making a music video in Colombia, by the way.
Oh,
I have that video if you guys want to check that video out.